Last night, I got a brand new monitor. And you're not going to be able to tell at all because I don't show anything about my setup here. But you can trust that the new monitor is here. We also celebrated episode 100 yesterday. And it was a completely uninteresting game. Wake Forest beat North Carolina. And not much happened besides my setup crashing. But we keep moving. 34 teams currently remain. And we're getting down to 33 right now. So let's shuffle this wheel and get going. On episode 101 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is Oklahoma State. It was this close to landing on Washington, and those little blips, now that everyone's slice of the wheel is so wide, that's going to really cause some chaos as we get further and further into this series. But Oklahoma State will have to play once again. They do have a tiny bit of ocean territory, but their logo doesn't really allow them access to it. They've got Missouri to the north. They have Arkansas to the east. They have Baylor to the south or southeast, Texas directly south, and then Missouri again to the west. So I imagine they're facing the Tigers here, but it could be any of these teams, honestly. Let's spin this arrow and find out where they go. It's going to be southeast. That is interesting. That's very, very close. Let's bring the arrow out here and see if we can specify that a little bit further. Going to pop this down and narrow this in. Let's give it a direct look. That's pretty clearly Baylor. So, in episode 101, we've got a Big 12 showdown, and this is one we've been waiting for a while. Baylor controls the right to Cowboy Stadium, which will be used in the top 10 battles once we get down there. When somebody plays a battle, they have yet to play, and now they will have to face an Oklahoma State team that has beaten UTEP and Oklahoma so far. Let's get this going. Sound is all set up and ready to go, which is good. It's going to be Baylor at home. They've got a whole crop of great uniforms, so that's good. There they are, an 80 overall. They're not very good, but neither is Oklahoma State in this game, so this should be a very interesting matchup with the Cowboys being favored. Let's take a look at Baylor here. They've got this home uniform, which is nice. You've got the away look. Their alternate, I imagine, is an all, yellow. That could be a fun matchup. Their second alternate is probably a gray and black look. That could be a fun uniform combo. Home option is essentially Oregon. We're not really going to do that. Away is nice. Alternate is yellow and green, and then we go back home. Let's go with... there's just not a lot of good options with Oklahoma State's uniform on the other side. Let's go with their regular home. And then we're going to pop over here for Oklahoma State. And yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. Green versus white and orange. It's going to be weird, but that was always going to happen with this matchup. And my God, the monitor with the fact that I have Oklahoma State's logo up here, I'm just so orange. But that's going to be fine because we're about to go away from that. Would you like to continue? Yes. And we're going to be starting this at 7. Let's make this a golden hour game just for fun. No, what are we talking about? We're getting to the end of this thing. We got to go nightcap. All right, let's roll. And let's make me less orange. There we go. I mean, this new monitor is just so incredibly bright. It reflects a lot of light back, which the previous monitor did not do. We're setting up here for a consequential Big 12 fight. I believe only 4 Big 12 teams remain, and one of them is going to drop out tonight. Baylor. Getting set up at home here in Waco, Texas. Going up against the Oklahoma State Cowboys, who have already beaten their rivals in Bedlam just a couple episodes ago. And they will have to jump right back into it tonight. It's going to take me a second to set up these rosters, but I'll be ready momentarily. It's going to be Ollie Gordon, one of the best running backs in all of college football, taking on whoever Baylor's fielding. These days, they've got a lot of transfers. It's a program going through a lot of flux, like most of college football is. We'll say that's going to be a decent kick return to the 21-yard line. Monitor's different, but the Dr. Pepper stays the same. You'll love to see consistency in some part of this series. Now it's going to be Alan Bowman stepping out at quarterback in the pistol. He hands it off to Gordon on the opening play. He gets a slight hole, but Cooper Lands is there to fill it up and get a 3-yard pickup, or shorten that to a 3-yard pickup. Ollie Gordon's had 2 excellent games so far. He's essentially one of the big reasons they were able to beat Oklahoma back in episode 97. And now we move forward with 2nd and 7 for the Cowboys. Gordon pops back inside, makes a bunch of moves, and is finally taken down for only a 2-yard gain. That was a lot of missed tackles to only gain 2 yards, but that's how the run game goes sometimes, you know? It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Cowboys. What will they choose here? Will they go to Brennan Presley, who's been putting up crazy numbers in this tournament, or will they go back to Gordon? Bowman, all out blitz, throws short. That's going to be caught by the tight end, Josh Ford, who made some big catches in Bedlam to get the first down of the game for the Cowboys. They have the slight overall advantage here. They're an 85 overall compared to Baylor's 80 overall. But the Bears have the home field advantage, and they should be able to ride off of that to keep this game much closer than it normally would be. 1st down. Bowman throws deep. Does he have a man down there? He does. An impressive over-the-shoulder catch by Gavin Freeman, who just kind of stuck his hands up and said, hey, just put it here. I'll try. I'll try and catch it. Bit of a, it's not a good throw. Really not a good throw, so it's just a very lucky catch by Freeman, which at the 1st and 10, they're in business at the 36-yard line. Let's see if we can change this monitor here, just to get a little bit less orange. Does that help at all? Not really. 1st and 10 for Oklahoma State. Bowman throws short, and that is a completion once again to Gavin Freeman, and he picks up 8 yards, making it 2nd and 2. Baylor's defense not showing a lot of resistance right now. They were able to neutralize Ollie Gordon on those first 2 plays, but then their game plan seemed to be stop Ollie Gordon, and then if they do, I don't know. Figure that out later. Bowman drops back, throws again short, and again complete to Josh Ford. He's looking like Joe Burrow back there, and he's doing his best impression of the Slim Shady quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals. Oklahoma State keeps pushing forward here, looking to take a 7-0 lead and knock Baylor out of contention before they can even get their run started in this tournament. Bowman hands off to Gordon. He gets through to the 15, to the 10, tries a spin, and that's a great tackle there by Devin Lemire, who stops that play short, but it is 1st and goal for the Cowboys. Ollie Gordon is looking feisty. He's looking like he wants to make some big plays, and now he gets a chance to give Oklahoma State the lead. 1st and goal for the Cowboys. Bowman sets up this looks like a potential run formation going to the left. And instead it's a pass. Bowman throws short again, and that'll make the Ollie Gordon run a little bit easier with that completion. That might have been Gavin Freeman again. I'm not entirely sure who caught that. Huge Jumbotron here in Waco. I remember they had a game a couple years ago where they beat, no, it was TCU that came back and won really, really close during their crazy undefeated run all the way to the College Football Playoff. And the championship. Gordon tries to power his way in, and number 2 is there to shut that down. That was Matt Jones making the play. So it'll be 3rd and goal. I have to sneeze. There we go. All right, 3rd and goal for the Cowboys. Very consequential play here for the Baylor defense. Can they force a dangerous short field goal? Gordon, end zone touchdown. Very easy run there. Number 8 tried to make the tackle. It was Caden Jenkins who got in there to make the stop, but Oklahoma State had already broken the plane, and now the Cowboys lead 7-0 in this ballgame. It's a really crazy amount of orange that's reflecting off of here. There goes Gordon just walking into the end zone. Makes it look easy, and it's going to be an extra point attempt here for their kicker. I believe it's Logan Ward who had those duties the first 2 games, and he's going to pop up right here. There he is. Snap, hold, kick is good. And a 10-play, 79-yard drive that looked easier than slicing a knife through butter, honestly, for Oklahoma State. This could be a very short episode. Baylor is going to have to respond in kind on offense. You have to play safe, efficient football, try and run the clock. Don't give Oklahoma State another opportunity to wear down your defense and just put this thing in super sim before we even get started. Kick return goes back to the 20, and that is where Baylor will get their start. Who is their starting quarterback? Let's find out. It's going to be number 13, Sawyer Robertson, the redshirt junior transfer, who gets the start here after Blake Shapen transferred over to Mississippi State. Robertson throws short. That is going to be a very impressive catch by number 34, Josh Cameron, the Z wide receiver. That was a very tight hole. Difficult pass to complete for Sawyer Robertson, but it's kind of a proof of concept right there, saying, hey, we can throw the ball. I have some accuracy. I can make some good plays. Just trust me. 2nd and 2 now for Baylor. It's going to be a run to number 30, popping outside the 40, tries to spin back inside. That's Bryson Washington, the redshirt freshman, with a very good run up to the 40-yard line. It's a first down for Baylor. Ooh, that fight song has some pizzazz. Can't wait to hear the full version of it. Baylor actually scores. That's got some... It's recorded well. They must have done a good job with that band. 1st and 10 from the 40. Robertson throws short to number 6. That's going to be completed for an 8-yard pickup to number 6. That's Ashton Hawkins, the redshirt senior transfer. This is one of the cool things with the portal. Like, you know, if you have like a good recruit come in or somebody have a breakout season, you can try and find another school where you can just like have the most opportunity to play. As long as this thing is run correctly, you have like ample opportunity for guys to find new coaches that believe in them after they lose opportunities in the first place. There goes Sawyer Robinson. That's Bryson Washington with a fantastic run up to the 40. Baylor is fully in business, and we might not have very much defense here. This could be yet another 27-24 battle here. We've seen a lot of that score recently. Several times over the last couple games. It very well might happen again here. Big formation shift here for Baylor. I can't. This was a mistake. It's going to be a run to Washington once again. That time it only picks up about 2. Yeah, that is not good. I'll try and figure that out. 2nd and 8. Robertson just fires to the sideline. That is a laser of pass completed to number 1. Who is number 1, you ask? Well, I don't know. Michael Trigg, the tight end, is number 1, and I drop my controller. Okay. 3rd and 2. Big moment for the Cowboy defense, and they try and make a stop here to take control of this ball game. Robertson, Washington cannot get there. It is a fantastic tackle for Kendall Daniels, who stops that play in its tracks. We're going to go to the end of the first quarter here. It's going to be a long field goal attempt for the Bears. And I'm going to try and fix something here as we go to the end of the first, because this is going to come up later. And what are we doing? Let me look at the... Hold on. Oh, no, I can't do it here either. Oh, boy. Oh, you know what I can do? Pop this down. There we go. All right, 4th and 2. They're going to go for it, and they make the first down. I looked away, didn't realize they were going for it. Baylor will survive. They know how important it is to try and tie the game in these situations. That's exactly what they're going to go for. They're not just going to kick a low percentage field goal. They are going to go for 7 points, keep this game close for as long as they possibly can. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Here is Sawyer Robinson lining back up after a very good 4th down conversion. It's a run to Washington again. He tried to fly through, and Kendall Daniels is there for another stop for the Cowboys. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 for Baylor. mean, they've had this little territory in Texas bordering a bunch of different teams. They're probably very happy that Texas didn't land on them, and that they get to face a team that's a little more their speed. Robertson fakes to Washington, throws outside. It's going to be complete to Ashton Hawkins, who is tackled just short of the first down, which means they are going to face 3rd and short once again. Bryson Washington's been running hard, but he did fail on a 3rd down conversion earlier, so this might be another throw for Sawyer Robertson. Who will carry the burden in this high-stakes moment for the home team? Washington gets the first down. It was Obi Ezigbo on the tackle, but he could not stop the forward progress of Bryson Washington, the redshirt freshman. So we 1st and 10 from the 11, just shy of 1st and goal for the Baylor Bears. That could come up huge in a couple plays. We'll see what happens. 1st and 10. Robertson rolls outside, flips it back over, and that is a diving pass breakup by somebody on the Oklahoma State defense, just cutting that play off. It looked like a really well drawn up play for a touchdown. The high effort play from the Oklahoma State defender makes it 2nd and 10 instead. Robertson in the shotgun. Fakes the screen to the outside, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Josh Cameron's 2nd catch of the drive, and we have 2 offenses that know how to dive deep into the analytics and the semantics of their playbook to find the best possible play, the route that's going to pick the defense apart. You've got this custom bear claw celebration here for Baylor. Yeah, bad mistake by number 7 there, Cameron Epps. Gives an open play to Baylor for the game-tying touchdown. So here's the extra point attempt for number 98 for Baylor. That's Isaiah Hankins with this kick. Snap, hold, kick is good. 13 plays, 80 yards. And that's exactly what I told Baylor to do. I'm like, do a slow, methodical drive. You can't have anything quick. You can't let the wear and tear build up on the defensive side. You just have to get out there and match what Oklahoma State just did. It's a tall order, but they pulled it off. Turn goes out to the 18-yard line for Oklahoma State. And that'll be 1st and 10 for Alan Bowman. Can he march them down the field once again? Take handoff. Bowman waits under pressure. Throws to the left. It's going to be caught by Ollie Gordon, but he only picks up 3 yards there. It'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Cowboys. And I wouldn't be surprised if we start to hear the crowd get into it a little bit here, because they realize these are 2 evenly matched teams, and their noise, their home field advantage could be the deciding factor in this ballgame. 2nd and 7. Goes to Gordon again. Spins off of 1 tackle, tries to break another, but he picks up 6 yards. That was Matt Jones with the tackle, making it 3rd and 1. This is Baylor's moment. Do they want one of the largest territories on the map or not? Goes to Gordon again, and he gets the first down, and a whole lot more than that. It'll be 1st and 10 from 32. He's getting a lot of help from the offensive line. If they're able to get like pancakes in that first block and give him just a second of space, that's all you need on 3rd and 1. One victory in a one-on-one matchup between offensive lineman and defensive lineman gives you the hole that you need. As long as nobody else comes in and plugs it, it's an easy job for one of the best and highest rated running backs in college football. Gordon takes it to the right, tries to set the edge, and number 20 is able to take him down. It's Devin Lemire with another tackle, and Ollie Gordon with another good run. What are his stats so far? Let's find that out. Ollie Gordon, going into this game, had 38 carries for 199 yards and 2 touchdowns. Those were just 2 games, too. He is their workhorse. He's the thing they're going to try and ride all the way to the national championship. Bowman waits, throws short. That's going to be caught by number 86. Very well drawn up play, bringing in the blitz, and the quarterback is able to identify who is blitzing and what man is open because of that. With the completed pass to number 86, that's Tyler Foster, the tight end. Bringing it 1st and 10 past midfield. Oklahoma State is in business once again here. Gordon is taken down for only a 4-yard pickup that time. That's somebody making the tackle. 41, who's not. There it is. Brooks Miller, the right inside linebacker, making the stop there. But it's still 4 yards, which is a great run on first down. It keeps all of the metrics and average yards per carry numbers in your favor. 2nd and 6 now. It goes to number 3, the backup, and it's never a good idea to hand it off to the backup. Everybody has this in their playbook. Take out the good running back, put in somebody else, in this case, Sesi Vailahi, and then he gets tackled for a loss. It happens every single game. Brooks Miller once again with the stop, and it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Cowboys. They're outside field goal range. This is Baylor's chance to make the stop. Bowman drops back, throws the screen. That's going to be dropped immediately. It's a great hit on the play by the defender. I missed his number, but he did a great job of shutting that down. And now Baylor will get the ball. Once this punt takes place, they'll have a 2-minute drill, but it could be a very long field they're facing. Let's see how this punt is. There goes the kick. And that's going to shank. Out to the 21. It's not terrible, but it could have been a lot better. 1st and 10 for Baylor. They got the stop they needed. Now they have to capitalize. Robertson, gorgeous throw to the sideline. He makes the catch and gets out of bounds. They hit the 2-minute timeout. Baylor looking to take full advantage of that defensive stop and take the lead and potentially get an upset victory over the Oklahoma State Cowboys here. Sawyer Robertson fakes the delayed handoff, wants to go deep, has an open man. There goes number 16, taken down past the 40-yard line already. That's Hal Presley's first catch of the game, and they are flying now. Some wild eyes there on number 1. Yay! Presley makes the catch, and number 2 just couldn't hang with him. That was Corey Black who got lost in coverage. It's 1st and 10 for Baylor here. It's a fake handoff. Robertson waits, throws deep again. It's working. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's another completion, this time to Josh Cameron up to the 24-yard line. They're firmly in field goal range, but they want more. I mean, only a 2-man pressure. I think they had 6 defenders back there shutting that down. There was no way it was going to be a sack. That's a guaranteed completion all the way. Prevent defense. Don't do it. Prevents you from victory. Robertson again. This time they bring the blitz. He throws a swing pass to be completed to Bryson Washington and picks up 3 yards. And that's what happens when you have pressure in 2-minute situations. You give the quarterback less time to explore his options, and sure, he probably has like a safety valve completion, but it's a lot less yards, a lot less chunk plays, and it gets an out-of-bounds tackle, which stops the clock. 2nd and 7. All-out blitz this time. Robertson is sacked. That's Kendall Daniels and Nick Martin combining on the sack, and it is a huge play for this Oklahoma State defense. It'll be 3rd and 13 at the 28. Nick Martin was the kind of point guy there, sprinting and unblocked and just barely making the tackle before he could throw it to the ground for an incompletion. 3rd and 13 now with 1 minute remaining in the first half. Robertson escapes, going to try and scramble for it. He will not get the first down. Only gains 1 yard, and they're forced to call a timeout. And that might have been Oklahoma State calling a timeout, and it is, because they're going to get the ball back with about 45 seconds and 3 timeouts. Here is the field goal from Isaiah Hankins to give Baylor the lead from 44 yards out. The kick is good. Very good kick from Isaiah Hankins under tremendous pressure. And Baylor has taken the lead here. What can Oklahoma State do in response? Yeah, in hindsight, I'm not really sure if I'm a fan of this Baylor song. Like, if people are singing along, it's probably great, but without it, it just kind of feels like a accompaniment track rather than the independent fight song. Not a good return from Oklahoma State. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Bowman in the empty set. He waits, throws short, can be caught. And number 10 is taken down there. That's Rashad Owens making the catch. And they call their second timeout. 36 seconds to go. And if you're Baylor, maybe you want to start calling timeouts. Try and get the ball back one more time and stretch your lead even further. Bowman. Under pressure, throws deep. It's going to be caught for just enough for a first down. Allie Gordon's able to get it there, but now they're really running out of time. They're not going to use their timeout, but he's going to start right there. They're going to have about 25 seconds and one timeout to work with to get in field goal range. This has to be a deep route. If it's not, they're not serious about actually scoring here. Oh, there's chewing clock. So this is the end of the first half. Bowman does take the snap. Launches short, and that is going to end the first half here. So let's go straight to the second here. Baylor is up 10-7. Their defense has kind of crystallized a little bit. They've been able to make some stops, pressure the pass, and they were able to force one crucial Oklahoma State punt. A lot of long drives in this game, not a lot of 3 and outs. We return back to the 19-yard line. So here is Baylor's opportunity to potentially get a 10-point lead and put the Cowboys on the ropes. Robertson throws to the sideline, going to be caught. It's only going to be 4 yards, but it's a positive gain on first down. I believe that was Ashton Hawkins making the catch. And it'll be 2nd and 6 here for Baylor. Here we go. Robertson in the shotgun, press coverage on both sides of the ball. But instead he hands off to Washington. Washington jukes inside, but only picks up 1. I believe that was Nick Martin making the tackle and forcing a 3rd and 5 here. This free possession that Baylor got from the coin toss, it's so valuable. When possessions are at a premium and everybody's holding the ball for a long time, they have to try and get something out of this. This 3rd and 5 play is going to be massive. Robertson, under pressure, gets it away. It's going to be caught. Can he get to the first down? Yes, he can. Hal Presley. They completed it behind the first down marker. And he said, all right, it's all down to me. Bet. Quarterback's hit as he throws. A crazy diving block. Not qualify as a trip. He's able to hop over it without affecting the play. And that gave him just enough space to advance to the first down marker. 1st and 10 for Baylor. Robertson uncorks it. That is going to be caught. Hal Presley, once again, he has 4 catches for 65 yards. He's putting the team on his back right now as Baylor keeps it going. 1st and 10 from midfield now for the Baylor Bears. And Oklahoma State is looking a little bit sus on the defensive end. And now they have press coverage against Hal Presley. Who told them that was a good idea? Robertson hands off to Washington. It ends up not mattering as Washington makes up 4 yards there. So now it'll be 2nd and 6 as they push closer and closer to field goal range here. Pass game's been working. Run game has been doing its job. This has been a great offensive showing for Baylor. It's going to be a fake, and right as I said, they were doing a good job. Cody Walterscheid is able to get a credited sack. It really should be a tackle for loss. I'll have to see how they credit that in the sack sheet, but it's going to be stat sheet. 3rd and 7 now for Baylor. And they do credit it as a sack. That's a weird choice. And I guess it counts, but whatever. 3rd and 7 now for Baylor. The ref sets the ball. Press coverage once again on Hal Presley. Robertson wants to go deep, avoids the sack, and he is taken down once again. Colin Clay, the nose tackle, is able to take him down, and Baylor will be forced to punt here. Oklahoma State will get it back without surrendering any more points. 2 consecutive sacks for this defense. Colin Clay playing the long game against number 66, and Robertson thought that he was just going to be able to scamper past while that battle was going on, but Clay just stuck a big arm out and clotheslined him. To shut that play down, here is the punt from Palmer Williams. And that's going to be, oh my God. Just barely, almost down into the 1. 27 from Baylor was flying back there. Tevin Williams III, but could not get there in time. So Alan Bowman of the Cowboy offense set up at the 20. Allie Gordon So we'll stiff arm one man and pick up 4 yards on a play that should have been 2. He's had a lot of carries, has broken a lot of tackles, but Baylor's done a good job of just flying to the ball. And even if the first guy doesn't get him, there's a bunch more there right behind him to try and shut him down. It'll be 2nd and 6 now for the Cowboys. Gordon again. And it's a good, big hit from Garmin Randolph, but he does carry the ball carrier forward to make it 3rd and 2 for the Oklahoma State offense. Can Baylor make the play here defensively to get the ball back to their offense? Bowman throws short. Beautiful play. And that's Rashad Owens flying down the field. They finally take him down to 25. But that is a game-changing short completion. A lapse in coverage down the middle for Baylor. And Oklahoma State now with a huge chance to at least tie the game. Number 8 just could not keep up with him. Caden Jenkins. Good move to the inside. He got fooled there. And the Cowboys get set up at the 25. They're in business, looking to at least tie the game. Bowman throws over the middle again. That's another completion. I believe that's Brennan Presley's first catch of the ball game. Are they brothers? Let's find out. That's very interesting. We have Brennan Presley on one side and Hal Presley on the other. We run to Gordon. Gordon is taken down in the backfield. It'll be 2nd and goal. No personal life on? No, of course not. Nope, I don't think they are. Ollie Gordon is going to be taken down. Another bad run. Baylor's defense is really shutting down. Yeah, no, I think there's no relation. So, 3rd and goal. Baylor's defense has to make a stop here to maintain their lead. Bowman drops back under pressure, throws the screen to Gordon. He's got blockers, tries to push back inside. It'll be 4th and goal from the 5. Baylor's defense does its job, and now it's going to be a dangerous short field goal attempt for the Cowboys kicker. It's Logan Ward. How has he done so far in this tournament? He's 4 of 5 from field goal attempts this tournament. Let's see if he can make his 5th. The kick is no good. This is why these goal line stands are so important. I mean, common knowledge would tell you that if you get stopped, it's like, oh, fine, we'll just get 3 points. We'll tie the game. It's fine. But I would love to go back and do an analysis of it later and figure out what the percentage has been from kicks inside the 10, because it has not been good. Somewhere around 50 or 60%, I would assume. Baylor takes over from the 20. They run an RPO. He gets some blockers to the outside, and Hal Presley, 5th catch of the game for 75 yards. He makes it 2nd and inches for this Baylor offense. Beautiful pass. Great block by number 4, just forcing him inside to get the extra yardage and set up a much easier 2nd down conversion here. Take the push pass. Robertson trying to make it a little too complicated, but he throws a deep ball, has a man open, and that's knocked away by the Oklahoma State defender. I mean, why are you not running the ball there? At least try it once. You have a good running back, a good offensive line. Just keep the drive going. Don't throw a deep ball 40 yards down the field. Then you can extend the drive. Press coverage here. 3rd and inches. They might be forced into passing the ball here. They're going to run a quarterback power. The pitch works. And that's a huge run. Washington to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown Baylor. Wow. They did say one of the only changes they made in the most recent title update was fixing the pitch glitch that we saw doom so many drives in the early goings of Imperialism. But this time the pitch is clean. It's so easy. And Bryson Washington flies to the house on one of the longest touchdown runs in all of Imperialism. And he gives Baylor a 10-point lead. And Oklahoma State is going to be hard-pressed to respond and keep this game close. Baylor could defend their territory against one of their remaining rivals. It's a classic Big 12 matchup, and it's lived up to the billing a little bit. Here's the extra point for Baylor. Hankins' kick is good. A 3-play, 80-yard drive. And I asked them, why'd they go for the deep ball? Because they had that. They had a perfect speed option going to the outside. Everyone blocked in on the quarterback because they're like, hey, if we sprint in and get this, the drive's over, we get it back with great field position. But that pitch, nobody saw it coming. Kick return gets past the 20. And this is the moment for Oklahoma State. If they don't get something on this drive, I'm probably going to go super sim. Bowman throws short. It's going to be caught by Ollie Gordon to the outside. He stiff arms a man, but only picks up 3 yards. And that is the end of the third quarter. Baylor leads 17-7. And their defense has a chance to win them the game right here. Bowman in the shotgun with press coverage to the outside. He waits, throws deep. It's going to be caught, and it's a first down, number 1. That's DeJon Stribling's first catch of the game. He's had a lot of clutch receptions in this tournament. So it's 1st and 10 for Oklahoma State with 6:45 to play. Yeah, nobody covered him. Soft hole in the zone. They all tried to pressure the quarterback. And it's an easy first down conversion for the Cowboys. Gordon tries to set the edge, and that is a great job. Devin Lemire has made a lot of really good solo form tackles tonight. And all he's done is just not give Ollie Gordon the chance to make a highlight play. He just fills his lane and then flies in and makes a good form tackle, meeting Ollie Gordon there and shutting him down. 2nd and 12 for Alan Bowman. In the empty set. Bowman throws short. That's going to be knocked away. And guess who? Devin Lemire forces the incompletion. And uh-oh. Oh, my God. Alan Bowman just tripped over his offensive lineman's feet there. And it's a very interesting fact they have that animation there instead of him just phasing through the lineman. He actually trips and falls when he runs into another player. 3rd and 12. Baylor's defense can make a huge play here. Bowman, under pressure, throws the screen. Gordon has a wide open play, but he does not get the first. Devin Bobby, the junior, stayed at Baylor all 3 years, forces 4th and 1, and this has to be a conversion. They have to attempt this here. They can't just give the ball right back to Baylor. That's essentially a death knell. They will go for it. 4th and 1 for the game. Bowman, Gordon gets the first down, spins off a tackler, and gets the first down up to the 50-yard line. A beautiful run by their best player when they absolutely needed it. Oklahoma State is not dead just yet. And they don't even need to pick up the pace. They're running at a good clip right now to try and set this thing up to either to force overtime or get a touchdown right at the end before Baylor gets a chance to respond. Empty set here for Bowman. 4-man pressure. He throws short. That's a terrible throw. Hits Rashad Owens in the feet. And that'll be 2nd and 10 from the 49-yard line for Baylor. Or not, sorry, for Oklahoma State. Bowen's going to have to make some better throws than that if he wants to keep the Cowboys in this game and give them their 3rd victory in this tournament. Bowman sends Owens in motion. They're playing zone. He waits. Drops back, throws short. It's going to be caught. That's Owens making the catch. It'll be 3rd and 2. Smart play. You have plenty of time. Just make the 3rd down easier. Open up your entire playbook. You know what works. You know what kind of defenses they're running this whole game. Just go call your best play and hope that your offense can convert and execute. Bowman in the pistol with Gordon behind him. They hand it off to Gordon. He gets the first down. They just parted the Red Sea. They opened up the hole. And Ollie Gordon made the play that was absolutely necessary. It's 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. They're in field goal range. But they've got a suspect kicker who's already missed 1 kick today. So here's 1st and 10. Bowman throws the sidelines to be caught. And Owens with another huge catch up to the 24-yard line. Now for Oklahoma State. They're just taking what's there. He's not trying to win the game when they're down 10. This is a very good drive from Alan Bowman. And a difficult catch on the wobbling throw there for Rashad Owens. Let's see what they call here from the 24 on 1st and 10. Bowman throws the screen. It's going to be caught. Good block, but that's a great play by Caden Jenkins to blast right through his blocker and hold that to a 1-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 9 with 4 minutes to play here. Bowman in the shotgun. He drops back, waits, he's under pressure. He's going to run away from the pressure, throw to the end zone. Is that going to be inbounds? It's intercepted by Baylor. He's going to take a knee, and Devin Bobby has essentially won the game for the Baylor Bears. We are going to go to Super Sim. I mean, a horrible read by Bowman. He escaped the pressure. I think he was just desperate, even though nobody was coming in to sack him. He had time to make a better read, and instead he just threw it wide open. Let's take a look if we get this full replay. Rolls outside, just threw it. It's a bad read, and we're going to go to Super Sim here. There we go. And here's the play for Robertson. After this play, we're going to jump right into Super Sim. He's going to roll outside to the 20 to the 25, and he gets close to the first down. And now we're going to hop into Super Sim and see if we can finish this game out. Yeah, 10 seconds to go. Let's just go one play at a time here. Baylor does get the ball back, and that will do it. Baylor gets the upset win at home, 17-7. Their defense does their job in an excellent way. Oklahoma State had an opening drive touchdown. They were shut out the rest of the game. Devin Bobby with a game-winning interception, but it's Bryson Washington with 122 rushing yards. And really, the game-clinching touchdown in the third quarter. Baylor gets the win. We will go to the map to make a significant change to this this map. A whole lot less orange should make my face look a little more appealing, although dark green is not very flattering for the face either. And let's go to the map. I gotta restart the capture here because of course I do. There we go. There you go. See, much less orange. It's not great because the yellow's still there, but whatever. And Oklahoma State, you had 2 good victories. You gave us Bedlam, which is really what your role was in Imperialism, because you were never going to win this whole thing. And your offense failed to show up. Bye-bye. Now let's hop over here. Make sure we get this whole thing in one fell swoop. That. And then here. Last little one. There we go. And oh wait. Let's get one more here. Oh, is that? Check on that later. That's a weird little blue speck, but I will fix that when I've stopped this stream. That's not very entertaining to watch. Let's get this logo as big as we can make it. Let's put that down. I think it's about as large as we can go. Unless we can, like, yeah. There we go. Baylor radically expands their territory, and they survive into the top 33. This is how your map looks as we move into the last couple episodes of this series. We will go all the way to January 20th, National Championship night. And I will see y'all tomorrow for another episode. I think we might be doing a doubleheader tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But I will see